We don't seem to put a peaceful mind into the community of where our children are. And when the sister said it's on the elders, it's definitely on the elders, because my son does exactly what I tell him to do, or we got problems. Now, if you want to have a community, if you want peace in this community, what are you willing to do as an adult, as an elder, as a community leader? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice to make sure that these children live another year? Think about what I'm telling you. We want to party as adults. Oh, well, I got to party. Mama's still young. Daddy's still young. We want to go stupid. We want to go dumb. We still all want to smoke weed. We want to hang out and kick it. But think about it. Your babies is watching. And children learn by example. They don't learn by what you telling me. Oh, baby, go to school. Oh, baby, don't do that. But mama gone stupid on the weekend, too. So he's thinking about that. Daddy gone stupid on the weekdays, too. So he's thinking about these things. What is it that you're willing to do to make a difference in this community? What part of the role do you play? Especially you younger brothers. All you brothers over 15 and under 35, you babies. You babies in this community. What part of the game are you willing to change? Think about what I'm saying to you. What part of this game are you willing to play different? See, everybody want to be the point guard. Nobody want to be the center and work hard. Nobody want to be the forwards because they don't get to shoot that much. They a passer. But at some point, you got to figure out what role you play. Everybody can't be the shooter. Everybody can't be the man that get the ball. Somebody got to be a team player around here. And you young men are failing. You know how you failing? Because you don't follow instructions. Your mama tell you to do something, you don't listen. You want to do your own thing, like you pay your own bills, like you do your own game. And then when we out here, think about it. I run a mentoring program, and I'm supposed to have the program was supposed to be designed for 18 to 35-year-old males. I ended up with 14-year-old boys, 13-year-old boys, 15-year-old girls. Why? Because they all need guidance. And something in this community that seems to be failing is that our elders, you're scared to guide our children. You got to tell them no. Turn your porch lights on at night. Why we got such dark communities? Why is your house so dark? Turn your light on at night. Keep these children from hanging out in front of your house. It's not that hard to do. Go outside and introduce yourself to some of these babies. They outside, go outside and say, young man, what's your name? Young sister, what's your name? Why? Because if you don't know them, they don't know you. And you don't got no right to tell me to do nothing if I don't know you. You can't tell me no. I don't even know you. Who are you? When I was young, I knew Miss Stewart lived in the first house on the block. Miss Taylor lived in the second house. Miss Anderson lived down on the corner. And you didn't go messing around in their yards. Even if you wanted a piece of fruit off the tree, you knocked on the door and you asked. Right. See, we forget about what we had in our communities that worked. What worked is the fact that we had parents. And when we didn't have parents, we had people that was just interested in being a parent. We weren't so scared of these youngsters. Yeah, they got guns. And they got knives, and when I was growing up, they had guns, they had knives, they was fighting, they was shooting, they was gang banging, but still, when my mama came around, put that down, man, here come my mama. It wasn't even my mama, here come Miss Anderson down the block. Yo, man, put that in the bush, put that in the bush. Who was she? That's Miss Anderson. Because why? Because she wasn't afraid to call your mother and say, you know, I've seen your son down the street drinking. But the problem is nowadays, when you call the mama and say, I've seen your son down the street drinking, she was like, what was he drinking? Man, let me go down there and get me a sip. See, we got to be better parents. No matter if you want to kick it and hang out, it's fine to kick it and hang out. It's fine to be a daddy if you want to smoke weed and do all these things. Okay, I shouldn't tell you that. Being a Muslim, I'm not supposed to be like, well, be righteous and don't do anything wrong in life, and you won't have a real community. These youngsters already think you fake. They already think you fake. If you over 15 years old, they think you fake. You know why they think you fake? Because you don't do what you say. You don't do what you telling them to do.